exploring near the river, and unfortunately, that also means that I don't know where the game saved, where it did not. So we may be backtracking a little bit. I do hope all of you are enjoying this as much as I am. This game has definitely provided some decent scares. So it looks like I'm not too far off from where we were before the game crashed.
We would rise complacently. There's no innocence among the outsiders in our midst. Give them the knife, the club, the fist if it's all you got. God rejoices in the spilling of wicked blood.
This is definitely nerve-wracking, having to navigate through a cornfield and having no idea where these guys are coming from because I can barely see through the corn.
As anti-pass smolders in its brazen ox.
One of the world's deadliest games of hide and seek, if you ask me.
He that has a hand, God, the Lord's back. Spares but denial of your Lord God. We are grateful for everything. Only a place by thousands of eyes, black and intelligent, shining like eyes of a beast ready for slaughter.
Looks like I'm possibly getting to the edge of this cornfield finally. This is really turning into some Children of the Corn shit. This is definitely the most dangerous game of hide and seek, people. But I do want to let all of you that tuned in know that once we get to this cornfield, that'll be it for the stream of this game for the day, and we'll definitely be streaming another game here shortly, so definitely stay tuned to our Twitch and YouTube channels. This is definitely nerve-wracking. It looks like I went full circle around this cornfield. So again, we're at this backside of this cornfield, but it's not showing me. Alright, got hit by a cactus.
The chapel. Somebody there will know where they've taken Lynn.
This definitely seems like it's my exit, especially since they tend to be congregating back here.
Wings, chums,
Maybe there's a way through the barn.
hide you in Ezekiel. Come for the storms around you beat. Hide you. Oh, hide you in the blood. Hide you in the storm.
Thou art barren, and bearest not, but thou shalt conceive. And this is what we shall do to the child unborn.
That was definitely harsh to go through.
Why askest thus after our name, seeing it is secret?
Our hero.
And the countenance of an angel of God.
You know these guys are not going to give up at any chance they have to kill this guy. This is definitely got my heart pounding, folks. This whole thing all of a sudden doing that almost reminds me of Silent Hill, where the sirens go off every time. So it is. I don't even know if I'm going the right way, people.
Church? No. Some kind of heretic temple.
Thank God for batteries. Oh shit. So we're seeing little kids now. What the hell? I know I'm not crazy, I saw the little girl hanging. Alright folks, this is definitely...
Bind and whip and bring to the chapel. We will root out the outsider horde who's brought this dark
That has to be the chapel.
The tribulations are upon us, and we must make ready for rash and violence in the name of the Lord. Pray and hope fast. God loves you.
The chapel. Somebody there will know where
So I
they've
got
taken Lynn.
5 batteries, so let's go ahead and change my battery out. Let's review footage.
He said she did it to herself. He said he was protecting you. The chapel. I can see the chapel. How far did this go? I'm feeling my teeth at the sound of scissors.
The teacher once told me that the music of birds was proof that God exists and loves us.
There's no picture. Just noise, but I saw it. I know I saw it. That woman, or whatever she is, beat him to death. Something about finding Lynn. Something about a chapel.
As you got Papa Nasir, I'm asking that you tell him a worrisome story that I hope is only my fears and nothing factual. Chief among his deacons Val came to me before sunrise this morning and offered that was not fully described. Val acted like somebody offering something secret in sexual nature, but my knowledge of Val and his character informed me Tamerlane I would not accept any such an invitation. Val would not further explain to me that there are places in our hearts Papa not cannot reach. Here's what I asked Val to return this evening once I have a chance to think of, but it is only that nothing may send move. This is getting more and more messed up as we go.
They flayed them. Nailed them to wood. She was just a kid.
So it looks like I am missing quite a few things.
I'm not supposed to be anything for miles. But I wasn't alone out here. Fuck, I wasn't alone out here.
Okay, we're good.
2 weeks ago, a young woman was found wandering, barefoot, pregnant, and alone on a barren stretch of highway 100 miles from the...
So it looks like that's all I have at the moment. See what we can do by going down this tunnel, coming out through these stairs. This is definitely getting pretty messed up. So let's see. I have a feeling we're probably in this Val person's orphanage.
God himself killed his own child, nailed him to a tree, and hung him, suffering for days before he died. And when his only son said, "Why hast thou forsaken me?" I am that I am. Says God in the text, the Antichrist will bring this world. We are at the cost of Armageddon.
That might be an elevator. It's up there, isn't it? Power's cut off. You've got to have a generator or something. The fucking thing doesn't run on prayers.
Revel in the ecstasy of the Lord. The sins of thine are bound up, and all debts to God come due. There's wailing, there's pain, there's blood, but it is joyous all, for we are in the sorrows of a travailing woman. From this arbor is the place of the breaking forth of yes, the children of hell, but also God is great, and naught is his prophet, and naught will ransom the power of the grave. Naught will redeem us from death. For even in the crimson glory of revelation. Rejoice.
Let's see what else we can get in. Alright, so here we go. So we got that lady behind us. Let's shut this door so she doesn't know I'm in here. Please don't tell me there's something in here. Now I got a window to go through, so I'm definitely opening a window. I definitely need a window open. Don't be anything down here. Don't be anything down here. We'll take bandages. I'll gladly take some bandages. Alright, so it looks like there's nothing else down here for me. Hopefully nothing followed me in here. Yeah, she's up there. Here's the barn. Or at least back behind the outhouse. Alright. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, please tell me he's dead. Please don't tell me he's alive.
But also the opportunity of our salvation. God is great and not is his prophet, and not ransom the power of the grave. Not will redeem us from death. But even redemption cannot be hidden from the spirit. In the crimson glory of revelation. Rejoice. Revel in the ecstasy of the Lord. The sins of Zion are bound up in all
death. Oh shit. Oh, damn it. Holy shit.
That might be an elevator. It's up there, isn't it?
So, whew. I think my heart is definitely in my throat now. So, I know there's nothing here, but I want to get this window open so I have a window to get out of. I know there's nothing under these beds. So it's a locked room, I can't do anything in there. So back up it is.
but even redemption cannot be hidden from the spirit. We are robed in the crimson glory of revelation. Rejoice. Revel in the ecstasy of the Lord. The sins of Zion are bound up in all dead.
What the hell is going on here? Oh, I'm definitely not digging this.
Children of hell, but also to live our salvation. For God is great, and not is his prophet, and not ransom the power of the grave. Not will redeem us from death, but even redemption cannot be hidden.
So I know that house has got something in it. I'm definitely, as much as I want a battery. There's so many burning bodies in this village.
Shall I tell thee?
Oh shit, that was close. So I can't go through the gate because it's locked. So there's gotta be another way around. Oh, this is where I need to go. She's lying, baby, up here. So here's a generator.
That's gotta be it. If I can find my way back to the elevator.
Rejoice. Revel in the ecstasy of the Lord. The sins of Zion are bound up, and all debts God can do. There's wailing, there's pain, there's blood, but it is joy upon to breathe. I am the sorrows of a travailing woman. And this arbor is the place of breaking forth the children of hell, but also to live our salvation. God is great, and naught is his prophet, and naught will ransom us from the power of the grave. Naught will redeem us from death, for even redemption cannot be hid from the split eye. We are robed in the crimson glory of revelation. Rejoice, revel in the ecstasy of the Lord. The sins of Zion are bound up, and all debts to God come due. There's wailing, there's pain, there's blood, but it is joyous all. For we are in the sorrows of a travailing woman. And this arbor is the place of breaking forth.
What, Lucy? As all of you viewers can tell, I do have a dog nearby, and she is beyond talk about this moment. Best bets right now is probably go down this cellar at the very moment. Figure out what's down here. If I don't get anything out of it. But holy shit, she's definitely back. So I don't have to heal. Okay, so I know she won't attack me, I don't think.
From this arbor is a place of breaking forth.
Please don't turn with Agent Jess and I, please.
But also the opportunity
I will not ask you back in the kitchen if you do not turn.
is great enough, is his prophet, enough will ransom. This way is...
Oh, I can't get past her. Damn it, this is what I hated earlier. I do want to thank everybody that has tuned in today. This is actually where I'm going to end up calling it. It's about time for me to get some dinner made, and I do have a review to type up, so if you all go to our website, blastawaythegamereview.com, you can find it in the more information for this video. You will see a review coming up later today, if not tomorrow. It depends on when the editor gets to it. We will have a preliminary review for Marvel Heroes Omega, I believe is how it's called. I can double check this. Yes, it is called Marvel Heroes Omega. It is currently in a beta phase. They are doing a server-wide wipe here pretty soon on May 16th. So that's definitely something that I'm hoping to see brings in new heroes, new quest lines, the kind of thing that you would expect with a upcoming title. Do stay tuned, as we will be hopefully getting ready to go hands-on with several things, such as the Call of Duty World War II beta later this year. We did manage to go ahead and pre-order that, and if everything works right, we may actually be given a chance to give away a couple of the pre-order hats that you've probably seen at GameStop or something like. So we have reached out to Activision. I will actually turn on the camera so you guys and gals can see this. As you can see, this is what I'm speaking of, hat-wise. We're going to get a hold of Activision, see if maybe we can get a couple of these to give away, maybe even a couple of beta codes. As you can see, it's nice. A nice little hat. Sledgehammer Games has it. If you pre-order at GameStop, you actually get one of these. But, because they are limited supplies, there may not be many of these ball caps out there. So, definitely stay tuned to our channel. As you can see, it's a decent sized cap. I have a big old pumpkin for a head, but the hat itself fits pretty decently well. So definitely stay tuned for that. We will be streaming quite a bit more of Outlast 2. We're only going to play probably about 3 hours into it with our streams. We don't want to spoil too much of it for people who are interested in playing the game and beating it. So definitely stay tuned for our review, which I'm hoping to have out probably this coming weekend. Mostly because we don't want to be just able to play it through like we are now, but we definitely wanted to be able to give you an idea of how we feel about the story, where it's going, what it's going to be capable of. But for those of you who are watching and have watched this stream, even if you're watching the archived video, I do want you to know that we will be doing more of these live Let's Plays like we have done today. It is definitely a new and more interesting approach to how we look at games and how we get our hands on them. But if any of you are wondering, we will be doing a Mass Effect Andromeda. I do have the reverse cover art up, but as you can see here, we will be doing a live stream with the latest update here pretty soon, as we do feel the game has been changed incrementally and for the better at that. We will also be doing a Final Fantasy XIV play with us. You will need to be on the server Aether. You will want to look for Midgard Stormer, so definitely look for that. I'll post information for that. But also, for those of you wondering what kind of content we have upcoming, we will be doing a review for the Caligula effect for PlayStation Vita. As you can see, I just turned it on, hence why the screen is blindingly bright. But we will be doing something for that. I have not figured out how to stream Vita, but as you can see, besides the screen being obscenely bright, that is definitely something we are going to be looking at doing, which is awesome. Definitely awesome. For those of you wondering what we're going to do Nintendo Switch-wise, especially since I have gotten questions about that, I have been getting some direct messages on Twitter. I have gotten a few private messages on our YouTube channel. We have no plans at this time for Nintendo Switch, unfortunately. We don't have the funds. For all of you wondering, we are mostly self-funded, meaning we put our own personal money. I put a lot of money into Backer every year. So what you see a lot of the time, if it's not by a company and you're seeing us going out and getting copies like this, or, you know, we're doing these giveaways, it's because I'm able to do it, or we've been lucky enough for sponsors to do it. So I do want to say thank you to our sponsors that do give us what you do, to definitely help us out. I want to give a huge shout out to Red Barrel. I know they didn't give us this game, but I do want to give them a huge shout out for an awesome and amazingly creepy title that I'm really happy to stream. So Red Barrel, if you get to watch this video, I want to give you guys a huge thank you for literally being the first company to scare me bad enough I can't sit and marathon a game because my heart is racing so hard. I can actually feel it thumping through my chest. So thank you. I mean, definitely thank you for such a chance. It does mean a lot. I do want to say, those of you who have turned into some of our PC streams, which we did have one not long ago, unfortunately we did not do it here. I was asked what headphones we were using on Twitch. For those of you wondering what I use on PC, I want to give a huge shout out to Kicker, located here out of Stillwater, Oklahoma. Thank you guys for making such awesome headphones. Unfortunately, for a lot of people, these are extremely expensive. I will post some information on the next live stream I do via PC, which will be Drop Zone. I do want to thank 47 for the PR company for bringing that to light and giving us a chance to play it at QuakeCon last year. We're still playing today. We do have an extensive write going to happen. We're hoping to have a stream. We're just trying to get Open Broadcaster and all that stuff to set up, especially since we don't have a gaming PC at this time. We actually are looking forward to doing that, which if we do, we will be doing some live streams and that kind of thing. Now, with all that said, again, I want to thank everybody who has tuned in today during the live stream, and those of you who will be going back and watching the archive. Thank you a lot for helping. I do hope you enjoy what you see. You definitely are the push for this small team of journalists to keep doing what we do, streamers, whatever you want to call us, bloggers, what have you. But you're the reason we push on, keep doing what we're doing, and I want to give a huge shout out to all of you. Now, if any of you are watching this and are curious what we're going to do, stay tuned tonight. In about 2 hours, I will be doing a live stream of Paragon, where I could quite possibly be doing some team-ups and whatnot, so stay tuned to that. If we don't do that, definitely stay tuned for Bulletstorm. I will be doing a chance to game with Blast Away the Game review there, so stay tuned for either of those streams. So depending on which one you see here on YouTube, tune in. If you do tune in this week, not this weekend, but the next weekend, so, you know, a week from now, after the pre-release, we will be giving away during our live stream a copy of Outlast 2. It will be a digital code for Outlast 2 for PC. So PC players rejoice. Even though we're playing on PS4, we will be giving away Outlast 2 for PC. So stay tuned for that one. Again, I'm Dustin with Blast Away Game Review. Thank you for tuning in.